Have you ever held a piece of American history in your hand and wondered what stories it could tell? The old quarters, the dollar coins, the Lincoln penny, the iconic log cabin coin. Each one is more than just metal. It is a portal into the past, revealing secrets of presidents' wars, economic booms, and busts, hidden rarities that could be worth thousands. So stay with me as we dive deep into the untold journey of these legendary coins and unlock their true value. In the early days of the American nation, the concept of coinage was more than just a necessity. It was a declaration of independence from European monetary systems. When the first quarters were minted, they carried not only the face value of 25 cents, but the pride of a growing republic. The old quarters dollar coins have a rich history. Beginning with the draped bust quarter minted in the late 1700s, this coin featured the figure of Lady Liberty with flowing hair and a small eagle on the reverse. These early quarters were hand-struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and each piece was slightly unique. Collectors today search for these irregularities, for they can dramatically increase the coin's value. The evolution of the quarter continued with the capped bust and seated Liberty designs, each one reflecting the art and spirit of its era. The Barber quarter, introduced in the late 1800s, carried the name of its designer, Charles E. Barber, and was widely circulated during the turn of the century. The Standing Liberty quarter followed, capturing the transition from the Old World to modern America, with its bold depiction of Liberty standing guard with a shield and olive branch. This coin is especially sought after in its full head variety, where the details of Liberty's helmet are fully struck. Many of these coins were melted down or lost during the World Wars, which makes surviving examples even more precious. The Washington quarter emerged in 1932, commemorating the 200th birthday of George Washington. Its original design by John Flanagan featured a left-facing bust of the first president and has become one of the most enduring images on American coinage. The silver content in these quarters continued until 1964, when rising silver prices forced the United States Mint to shift to a copper-nickel-clad composition. Those early silver quarters hold intrinsic value tied to the fluctuating precious metals market, and their numismatic worth can be many times their face value, especially for rare dates, mint errors, or well-preserved examples. The story of the dollar coin also weaves through the fabric of American history, from the early flowing hair dollar to the iconic Morgan and Peace dollars. These coins symbolize the nation's westward expansion and industrial might. The Morgan dollar, named after designer George T. Morgan, was minted from 1878 to 1921 and became synonymous with the American Wild West. These hefty silver dollars jingled in the pockets of miners, cowboys, and saloon keepers, and today they remain one of the most collected series in U.S. numismatics. The Peace dollar followed, symbolizing the end of World War I, with its serene portrait of Liberty, crowned with rays like the statue of Liberty herself. Its reverse shows a majestic eagle perched on a rock clutching an olive branch in its talons, signifying peace. The Eisenhower dollar, the Susan B. Anthony dollar, and the modern Sacagawea dollar. Each added new chapters to the dollar's story, but none hold the silver weight and historic aura of the early silver dollars that draw collectors from around the world. Shifting focus to the Lincoln penny, the longest-running design in U.S. coinage. Its journey began in 1909 to mark the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Victor David Brenner's design was the first American coin to bear a portrait of a real person, and its initial wheat ears reverse signified growth and prosperity. Early Lincoln pennies, especially the 1909 SVDB variety, with the designer's initials prominently displayed, are among the most famous rarities in coin collecting. The mint mark S for San Francisco and the limited mintage make this penny highly coveted. Other key dates like the 1914 D, the 1931 S, and the famed 1955 double die are legendary among collectors. The Lincoln penny saw its design evolve with the memorial reverse in 1959, celebrating Lincoln's enduring legacy, and the Lincoln Bicentennial Series in 2009, which brought us the beloved log cabin penny. The log cabin design honors Lincoln's humble beginnings in Kentucky, representing the story of a boy who rose from a one-room cabin to the White House. Each of these designs tells a part of America's narrative and reminds us that the penny in our pocket is more than spare change. It is a testament to resilience and the power of dreams. Within this coin's humble copper shell lies a tale of national unity, wartime rationing when steel cents replaced copper in 1943, and the ongoing debate over whether to keep this. Penny in circulation collectors treasure these coins for their historical significance. Mint marks errors and condition. The value of a Lincoln penny can range from a single cent to thousands of dollars, depending on these factors. Now, when we look at the log cabin coins, the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial Series featured 4 distinct reverses: the birth and early childhood log cabin, formative years, professional life, and presidency. Each design captures a milestone in Lincoln's remarkable journey. The log cabin penny is cherished not only for its design, but also for its symbolism of the American dream. The quarter, the dollar coin, and the Lincoln penny each serve as miniature time capsules, bearing witness to the milestone struggles and triumphs of the United States. They pass through the hands of farmers, merchants, soldiers, and presidents. Each coin might have paid for a loaf of bread, a newspaper, or perhaps been tucked away by a child hoping it would bring luck today. Numismatists and casual collectors alike scour coin rolls, flea markets, and estate sales, hoping to find that hidden gem: an old quarter with a rare mint mark, a silver dollar in pristine condition, a Lincoln penny with a doubled die, or a log cabin penny struck with a unique error. These coins can fetch thousands at auction, connecting the everyday hobbyist to a network of historians, investors, and treasure hunters across the globe. The condition of a coin is paramount. Collectors rely on grading services to determine a coin's worth. The difference between a good grade and a mint state can mean a leap from a few dollars to a fortune. Factors such as strike clarity, luster, surface marks, and toning are meticulously assessed. The story of coin collecting in America has also evolved with technology. Online marketplaces, forums, and coin shows have made it easier than ever to buy, sell, and authenticate coins. Yet the thrill remains timeless: the joy of discovery, the research that uncovers a coin's provenance, the satisfaction of completing a set. These old quarters, dollar coins, Lincoln pennies, and log cabin coins will continue to captivate generation after generation, serving as tangible links to our shared heritage. So next time you find an old coin in your change jar or inherit a dusty box from your grandparents, remember you might just be holding a piece of history that holds stories and secrets, waiting to be told. The value is not just in the metal, but in the journey it represents, and in the stories we pass down through these tiny treasures of American history.